have a 3.5-year-old, so I'm stepping in this brand new, and today's seminar was very helpful in helping me to understand the process, what's involved, and I'm very impressed by the seminar that I was given, and I'm interested in getting my daughter exposed through the questions that's available on testingmom.com. And I think just the way they have broken it down by categories and the 2 types of tests, and those sort of the tips have been very helpful. Oh, I think just through practice. I think, I think Karen and Michael both have said that it's very clearly, when they have never seen these questions before, they're not going to know what to do, even if they're very, very bright. So I think that having done the questions, repeated patterns, I've noticed that my daughter can pick up repeated things. So I think this is going to be very helpful. Absolutely, I would recommend it. I felt like I've gotten what I need to start working with her here today. So I would definitely recommend it.
But there are tests out there, and I want to give my child the opportunity to go into a good program. But this is really the first step that I'm taking to introduce my child to the process so that he can do well. I think he's a genius, but I want other people to recognize it too. On top of that, the different types of test prep, and I've had tons of test prep in my life. It's a little bit hard for me to understand that yes, even little 4-year-olds need a test prep, but it makes perfect sense. You get familiar with the test, and you learn. It's the knowledge that you have to know. But it's also the test that you have to learn. So I want to work with him on the test questions, on the test prep, because now I have the tools to do that. It looks very promising, and I've signed up for it, so I'm going to make full use of it.
My name is Jeannie. I actually have a daughter who is 2. She'll be turning 3 this year in a couple months. So I'm just kind of coming to find out what the process is about. I'm just sort of preparing. She won't be taking the test for about another year, I guess, but just trying to kind of get a head start and find out what the best resources are. I actually kind of learned, it's simple, but the fact that you could actually prepare for it, I just kind of thought that it was an intelligence test, and you would just go in and the children are sort of rated on an equal level, playing field. But it's good to know that there's ways that you can actually prepare them for it. The people who started Testing Mom have gone through the process themselves. Gives it a lot of credibility. You're sort of getting first-hand experience. It's not someone trying to tell you, here are the materials that we just kind of came up with. It's sort of like, a little bit of both. Like, here are materials that will be useful for you, and some tips based on, some experience. So I actually am new to testingmom.com. I actually just discovered it a couple days ago and was excited that there was something in my town that I can come to find out more. So today was really more of like a learning experience for me. I am excited that there will soon be tools geared for my daughter's age that'll just be releasing in the next couple of months. So that's really exciting, because I thought that maybe, it was just sort of research instead of something that I could use practically immediately. But yeah, I think that it's good to sort of like get a preview of what will be on the test, but at the same time, it's good to find out information on how to actually prepare your child, not for actual questions themselves, but for the testing environment. It'll be a foreign environment that they're not really used to, so kind of how to handle that part of it.